Okay, I wanted to show you what it is to have good running frogs in Proto 87. Now this frog is pretty good in this direction. Now I can run my truck through the frog, repeatedly, and I'm actually putting a little bit of sideways force on it, trying to push it down the wrong path. And even though there's no guardrails, it shouldn't choose that wrong path. Shouldn't. And for the most part it doesn't. On the diverging route here, it's not as good. Putting a little bit of force on it sideways, now I can probably send it through. But gently sending it through, probably 3 times out of 4 it gets through, but if I have any sort of a little bit of force on it, trying to make it go on the straight path, it'll pick the point and come off the side. Why is that? There's no voodoo here. The reason that's happening is actually because my gauge is a little bit sloppy through the throat here. At least I thought it was. Perhaps it's not as bad as it was. Here we go. Here it's dead on, isn't it? Right here. Could it get a bit tighter? There, it's quite loose. Here it's just tightened up a little bit. So the way that good to see here is quite loose. So what we want to do is try to push that over, and I want that gauge to be quite tight as we're approaching the frog and through here. Right? Perfect. Right in here, so that the truck sort of gets squeezed and held straight just before it hits the frog, and then it'll be less likely to hit that point. So I got a bit sloppy on the gauge there, and now I have to fix it. Which means, unfortunately, I have to unsolder the point a little bit. So, start with a good hot iron. Got my trusty old Weller here. Turn it up around 4. This is my Weller soldering station. Turn it up around 4. Throw a little bit of, clean it up a bit. I think I just need to ever so slightly loosen that one tie. Tin my tip a bit. Do that gauge. Let's put it down. I want to just push that over a little bit. Okay, now it's nice and tight through there. Nice and tight through there. It could be a bit tighter here. Should work a bit better now. Let's see if it does. Beautiful. I'm actually pushing that towards the straight route, and it won't derail, even though I have no guardrail. It's working perfectly. Much better.